Meditation, right? Or is that mediation? Or is it facilitation? Or is it a dialogue? Oh, so many words with so many similar characteristics. Oh, not so maybe mediation and facilitation and dialogue have a meditative quality to them at their best. However, a lot of people use these very uh, words very similarly, and there's actually a difference. And some organizations, there is a very distinct difference. So let's spend just a couple minutes distinguishing them. So if you ever want to ask for a meditator or a mediator or a facilitator or someone to help with like collaborative dialogue, you kind of have a sense of it. So first and foremost, mediation is just a facilitated negotiation. And in many times in the US court system and in organizations, mediation is a term of art, meaning that it is a specific formalized process with specific rules that happen in a complaint process or litigated process. Well, for other people, it's just, no, it's just using a third person to help us resolve kind of a specific dispute. Facilitated conversations, you have a facilitator who's trained in facilitating things, and there may be some disputes or areas of concern, or it may be multiple different parties, and we're trying to get people to dialogue. And generally, the facilitator is there to help the parties have the conversation, but the facilitator, unlike maybe a mediator, isn't driving toward a settlement. And then we've got people who are just there to kind of facilitate dialogue, maybe provide some guidelines, get you set up, and have you go toward it. So all of them are designed to be able to increase communication with someone who has some training and some process or some procedures or some tools or some ethics, because sometimes having direct conversations is hard. So if you're thinking about like, hey, maybe we need a little bit of help, you can talk to a coworker, talk to a supervisor, maybe even talk to HR, or reach out to say, hey, we could use some help. How can we go about doing this? And you could say, it's not necessarily a mediation for a formal dispute. Maybe we just call it a facilitated dialogue or something like that. But we can definitely use some help because I think we're outside of our skill sets, or we're getting stuck, or we just seem to be talking and talking and talking and no resolution of it. So mediation, meditation, facilitation, whatever it is, just know they're designed to be able to help people talk to address issues. Each one can be quirky in its own way, and when done really well, you get the of having the weight of the issue or the task resolved, so you can move on to other things. Meditation, mediation, facilitation. I like all those shuns. How about you?